There you go, back up and running again. Right, so running sunflower oil in your truck or your diesel or whatever it is, as long as, I'm sure you've read all this before, as long as, you know, it's an old type fuel injectors and pump, man, you know, and there's no electronics in that involved, a mechanical fuel pump, then it should pretty much run on sunflower oil no problem. I wouldn't recommend it on those 3200s. They're well, those pumps are a bit weak, they'll fuck themselves within about 5 seconds, but these will run on it. Only this one, this kind of shows some of the flaws with sunflower oil. The other truck will start 100% sunflower oil, no problem. This one's running 100% right now. And, well, if I go to start it, you'll hear how long it takes to crank. Usually it'd be one crank and it's going, but this one, it's... Yeah, she's running. I'm going to lift the revs using the hand screw. Turn that down. I'm going to use the hand screw now to turn up the revs, which is down here. As you can see, it's revving up. I'm going to take to about 1100, 1200 revs between there somewhere. And in about 10-15 seconds, when the glow plugs stop firing on and off, because on these old indirect injection pumps, it relies on the glow plugs to start it. And they also they go on and off the first 30 seconds or a minute to help warm the engine up, but after that they stop working, and now you're starting to see and hear it conking. As you can see, it's not very happy. That's nothing to do with me. My foot's nowhere near the pedal. I'll even get out to prove it. There you go. As you can see down here, it's very unhappy. Yeah, it's not the happiest. Let's even open the hood so you can see underneath. It doesn't like it at all. Yeah. I mean, if you start driving now, it will stop. Oh! It's almost sorted itself. If I lift the revs just a little bit more though, 1500 revs I think it is, it stops farting about. I let it go down again and it will start farting about again. Let's let the revs down now. If I put it on tick over, the whole truck starts shuddering. She does not like it at all. That's nothing to do with me again. You can see there, it's revving up on its own. It doesn't like it at all. I'm going to put the screw back up. There you go. Absolutely fine. If I just let the tick over down very slowly, you'll see it's going to start stuttering. Just there, it starts hunting. No apparent reason. I think it's something to do with the thickness of the sunflower oil in that pump isn't quite right. The pump on it isn't the right one anyway. This pump, well, the truck's 94, the pump on it is 89. And I reckon there's something different about the pump for the injectors or whatever the case is. Because like I say, the other one's running 100%, no issue. If I rev it up, again, no issue. But as you can see down here, all I'm doing is turning this screw. That's the throttle pedal there. As you can see, it revs up. I then let that down. It's hunting again. We're trying to. As you can see there. So yeah, running sunflower oil, probably not a wise choice. Well, I'm doing it because I'm cheap and I don't want to spend nearly £2 on a litre of diesel. The oil I'm getting is £1.9p. It's clean, straight from the supermarket. I won't say where from, but running clean sunflower oil straight in. I'm not buying it from any chip shops or any of that, as I haven't got to mess around filtering it. That's the reason why I'm doing it this way. £1.9p a litre. You'll probably work out where it's from if you start googling all the supermarkets in the UK and find out where it is. But it runs sunflower oil, no problem. Other than the tick over on cold. Once it's warm, it's not an issue. But yeah, the power wise is absolutely fine. There's no difference. It smokes the same. Apparently it actually runs cleaner than diesel, but that is some other case, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what else to tell you really. Sunflower oil, it runs no problem. Well, there are some problems. I keep saying no problem, there are problems. But yeah, so you can run it on old 4-tracks, 300 TDI Land Rovers engines will run on it. I don't know if I'd trust an Isuzu Trooper engine. They're a bit iffy, those ones. I don't know, maybe the 3.1 would be alright, but I know the 3 litre probably wouldn't be able to put up with it. Yeah, I wouldn't trust those 3200s. They use regular fuel pumps, but they've got electronic stuff going on in there, and it just becomes a problem. You can use the old Peugeot diesels with a proper mechanical pump on it, not an electronic one. Basically just old diesels will run out. I wouldn't trust a new one, it'll fuck up the common rail system. But now it's had time to warm up, let's drop it down a tick over and see if it runs alright. Yeah, it seems to be running alright now. So it takes about 3 or 4 minutes to warm up once it's got past that first initial bit. Oh no, I say that's trying to hunt again. But it's trying to hunt, but it's a lot better now. It's smoothing out. Yeah, why is my fuel gauge? Oh, because I filled it up before. Yeah, the fuel gauge. Yeah, I filled it up and I didn't give it time to. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so not much I can really tell you now. Anything you want to know about sunflower oil and burning, running it on your truck, let me know. Well, ask me and I'll let you know. Yeah,